Hello there, this is James S. Crawford, it is 1978, and under Boris Johnson, the effort to leave the EU has become unequivocally fascist, full stop. Because while people insist that the left are the real fascists, that the EU is fascist, and in short, that everything that they believe threatens mere freedom is fascist, no. Far from being defined by dictatorship, any lack of democratic accountability, or any other top-down authoritarianism, fascism is a grassroots populist movement led by a demagogue, or in this case, two demagogues vying for supremacy, in which believing that they are under threat from and or are having a tyranny imposed upon them by evil, treacherous, and degenerate leftists, the elite, and or some other group of inherently inferior outsiders, the self-proclaimed true people, the real citizens and what have you, be they the Volk, the moral majority, or in this case, the majority of 17.4 million who voted Leave, rise up either on the streets, at the ballot box, or both, in order to take back control, seeking only to attack and overthrow the left, the elite, and the other, condemning all perceived resistance, including representative democracy and the rule of law, as treason and surrender, and genuinely believing that once the evil, degenerate, and treacherous outsiders are defeated, then all of their problems will be solved. Because far from having any set goal or purpose beyond keeping the evil, degenerate and treacherous commies, Muslims, immigrants, feminazis and globalist elite, meaning Jews, from imposing a tyranny upon them by denying the will of the people, once again only referring to the true people, i.e. only those who agree with them, they are motivated entirely by spiteful resentment and rage, like a spoiled child who only wants the toy because someone else has it, regardless of what rational reasons and arguments they may have for wanting it, becoming ever more violent and fanatical in their desire to have what they want at any cost, simply because they believe that someone else is trying to take it from them. With the fatal flaw of fascism therefore being that, as I've explained in previous videos, it can only exist as long as there is enough anger and resentment to maintain it, an other, a red threat, an immigrant invasion, an elite to rage against and to blame for all of their problems. This in fact being the reason why fascists are so often eager to start wars, because it creates an instant enemy and all dissent is automatically treason. Meaning that ironically, even if they win in the most concrete sense of the term, whether that be through the formation of a totalitarian dictatorship or an illiberal democracy in which the true citizens use their votes and the institutions of government as hammers to beat the treacherous outsiders down, fascism is always ultimately doomed to collapse the moment that enough people choose to reject rage and resentment and embrace hope and progress instead.